welcome to another episode of Change Starts With You. I'm Deborah Lawson, the Director of Development at United Way Emerald Coast. I'm super excited to have some really amazing guests with me today. Our friends from Diana Health are here to talk about our partnership. And Diana Health has been a really amazing supporter of United Way Emerald Coast for many different seasons and reasons and avenues, and we just love the partnership that we have with Diana Health. You guys have jumped in to volunteer. You've had teams at Adult Field Day a couple years now, and you've also jumped in with both feet to support Women United, and that's that membership group that serves United Way Emerald Coast, and it's a group of really powerful and dedicated women that are committed to uplifting and empowering women in Okaloosa and Walton counties. These ladies are the ones that are working their hardest to make sure that we are breaking down barriers to mental health education and access, and we're creating a more equitable future for everyone in Okaloosa and Walton County. So we're really excited to be able to partner with Diana Health, especially with Women United. It's a special place in my heart for sure. So, you've sponsored a couple of events for Women United, Brunch and Bubbly, but this year we got to partner on something that was brand new for all of us, and that was Galentine's. But before we jump in about Galentine's and all of those other things, let's talk about who we have. So today we've got Jamie Bryant. She is the Community Outreach Manager and Regional Leader of Florida. Jamie, say hello.
Hello, everyone.
And then we've also got Dr. Hennessy. Dr. Hennessy is an OBGYN. He is the Medical Director of Diana Health here in Fort Walton Beach. Dr. Hennessy, Jamie, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having us.
My pleasure.
Thank you so much. And I'm going to call you Dr. H because I will trip over my words, and I'm all about making my life a little bit easier. So, so tell us a little bit about Diana Health. How did each of you begin working at Diana Health? What drew you to go work at Diana Health?
Sure.
I'll let who's going to go?
I'll go first,
Yes.
because he always one-ups me, and I can't follow that.
Fair.
First, Diana Health is a health organization. We focus on women and helping women, supporting women throughout every stage of their life, whether that be gynecology, obstetrics, postpartum, menopause, every stage of life. Diana Health really, they aim to make care as easy, as accessible as possible for women. Because when a patient decides that they want to seek care, if they can't get in within the next few days, that may determine whether or not they follow through and are seen. I think the biggest thing for me in joining Diana Health was their mission. They really want to support women. They want to help women become. And that's what really drew me to it.
That's amazing. All right, Dr. H, it's your turn.
So in 2017, I think it was, Jamie and I have history. She was my stenographer, office manager, confidant, friend, always. But yeah. But in 2017, we hired a midwife. We could see then that in obstetrics care, in GYN, in women's care in particular, we're beginning to have a lassity of providers. For obstetrics even, and this is popular press and verified press, that we have obstetrical deserts that are arriving in small communities where they can't afford the cost associated with providing health care for pregnant women. So we knew there was a problem there. It's not that we thought we were going to change the world, we just needed a different paradigm. So we hired a midwife who was just on fire. And that was a wonderful experience. And so our thought at that point was, maybe this is the wave of the future. Maybe what we need to be doing is going back to primary midwifery care, C&M care, licensed care, quality care in the hospital by the standard of care, and improving access, because we can expand then. We don't have enough OBGYNs. There's 60,000 of us maybe in the United States, and 88% of us are aging out. This is why deserts occur, in part.
Sure.
let's not go into defunding Medicaid. I'll stop there. But that was kind of where we started, 2017, okay? Move forward. Unfortunately, our midwife we lost to adrenal cell adenocarcinoma. She worked with us right up until the end. It was a very powerful time. And then Diana Health kind of started entering the picture. I heard some things through the hospital up in Tennessee, and, we're talking, what's going on. And I've got friends out in the community and across the country that were, how do we change what we're doing? They came, they said the right things. I have been my own boss since I was 14. Mm-hmm. And I had my own shop. And I've been here in Fort Walton Beach since 2002. I've been in Northwest Florida since 1998. I just felt that this was the reinvention that could solve the problem of access to care, quality care for women, a different way of approaching women's health care. Look, I've seen women patronized for 26 years. When I was training, you just pat women on the head and say you're doing the right thing. Are you really? I don't know. This is doing the right thing. So I talked, and it came up, and the contracts came, and then we talked. And then I said, Jamie, if you're going to come with me, we'll do it. So we did it.
So we did.
And I think
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a good deal.
Yeah. I will mention Diana Health also has mental health as well as health and wellness coaching. We believe in a collaborative care model, as Dr. H was talking about. Yeah. So your OBGYN is talking to your mental health therapist, and your mental health therapist is talking to your registered dietitian, and your registered dietitian is talking to your health and wellness coach. So that definitely drew me into Diana Health as well. Because it helps create these individualized care plans for women throughout their life.
Yeah. I love it. I didn't know that's new information. I'm just wowed. I'm just wowed.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful, hearing that. We know that, healthcare for women is not always easily accessible. That. Everybody know. We all know this. It's not a secret. But to hear that somebody is coming in and actually doing something about the issue is really amazing. That you guys, stepped out on this new adventure together into the unknown, but you had each other, and that's so special. It's just so special. And I love hearing that and listening to that and seeing that there are people that are advocating for what women need. And Dr. H, you were chatting with somebody before we started recording, but you were talking about, somebody asked what kind of insurance Diana Health takes.
Oh, yeah.
And Dr. H jumped in and said, we take everybody. We make sure that we make it easy. We make it accessible. Mm-hmm. As I've told both of you, I've recently switched over to Diana Health. It's no secret that I have had my own mental health struggles, but Diana Health has been amazing. It's easy to get in. It's easy to get seen. It's easy to get what I need. Mm-hmm. Your team is just so wonderful. It's an amazing environment. You should hold your heads high when you tell people that you work at Diana Health, because you're doing wonderful things for our community, and we're honored to have the partnership. And it's really awesome to be able to sit here and talk to you guys about all the wonderful things that you're doing.
Thank you.
And podcast over. Done. Just kidding. You're not getting out that easy. Perfect. So I love that. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. That's a really wonderful story. Okay, so now we're going to bounce back over to Galentine's. Okay. So, Women United, we host mental health seminars for middle and high school girls twice a year. We've been doing that for probably about 5 years now. But this year we started something new, and we did Galentine's. And so Jamie jumped right in, and Galentine's was a mental health seminar for our previous Empower Her attendees and new attendees, but it was also super fun because it was a pajama party and like slumber party themed. Girl dinner. Did you have girl dinner?
I did.
Oh, the girl dinner was so good. The heart-shaped pizzas.
Yes.
And then the truffle fries and the Caesar salad.
Yes.
Oh, it was wonderful. It was wonderful.
So fun.
Yeah, so we were so honored to have your partnership. But what made you and the team at Diana Health say yes to Galentine's?
Yeah, we said yes to Galentine's because at Diana Health we want to support our young girls. It's a really important time in their life, and we want them to feel, seen and heard and comfortable talking about their health at an early age.
Yeah.
I enjoy Galentine's so much, as too. My daughter was actually going to come. I have a teen daughter, and one of her friends trumped us. It was one of her best friend's birthdays, so she did not get to go. But I showed her photos after, and she was so bummed she couldn't attend. So it was a great event. I wish that I had something at that age like that.
Yeah.
And then you can always count me in when there's emotional support dogs there. I'll be there.
Right, like dogs, I'm in.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, so then your daughter will come next year.
Next year.
It'll be, well, yeah, wonderful. Love it. So why do we think, and I think whoever, the rest of the questions are open. Just whoever jumps in first.
Okay.
So why do we think that spaces like Galentine's matter for our middle and high school girls in the community?
Middle school and high school, those are hard times, and they're very important years. And it's important that these girls feel comfortable going to someone about their health issues and their concerns. It's also important that they have each other and realize they're not alone. There's other girls out there going through the same life experiences they are.
Yeah.
It's important to connect and, talk each other up.
Yeah.
Like I said, I have a middle school teen girl, and I see how, safe spaces are super important for them to feel heard and supported and comfortable.
Yeah. They really are. And you said it, a second ago, but we didn't have Galentine's when we were growing up. I didn't have that many of those safe spaces. I didn't even know how to define anxiety or depression or anything like that. So it is really special that we're able to create those. We're really proud of that work and
Absolutely.
that partnership that we're able to have with you. Yeah. So what are we noticing most when it comes to, stress, anxiety, or overall mental wellness whenever it comes to women and girls?
I'll let you.
Yeah, and I think, people like Jamie, so mothers, are you a mother?
My child has 4 legs and a tail.
Counts.
You're close enough. So, yeah. So, all right. You had girls growing up, and they were supposed to be girls, right? They were going to get married. They were going to stay in the house. They were going to cook, and they were going to do all this crap. And that's cool. And, and then raise the children. I was watching a podcast. And it was this academic, but he was posing as a high-level employee in an organization, interviewing 4 or 5 people and explaining the job titles of, or not the job, but the qualifications they were looking for. You have to be able to stand on your feet for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You need to be able to manage 3 different subordinates at any given time and be polite in the process. You need to make sure the budget is made for the organization. We don't have accounting here, I'm sorry, but that's your job. And by the way, in this plethora of things he mentioned, there is no salary. There are no benefits, at least health benefits. And these people are like, hey, where's the door? I want to get out of here.
Sure.
And he said, well, don't you want to know what the job title is? Well, it's mother, right? Mm-hmm. So here you go on this journey from years ago. Girls were expected to do this thing, and then, oh no, now let's get all into it and say, no, girls need to excel. But they just don't need to excel. They got to hit the mark, right? Oh, yeah, you still need to be moms and do all this other stuff. I mean, come on. What part of this scenario is not anxiety provoking or depression provoking, right?
Absolutely.
It's just the way it is. We're doing the best I feel? No, I think that's not it. We're doing something for women, right? Mm-hmm. But the paradigm, the whole thing shifted, right? Oh yeah, mother, yeah, all that's, yeah, sure, that's still in play. Oh, but you got to excel. You got to be strong. You got to carve your place. And when you do, we're going to push you down a little bit along the way, make it a little more difficult. How the heck do you do that? Right? Okay. So I hope the question was anxiety and depression provoking kind of, okay.
Yeah, what are we noticing most? Yes, what are we, yep.
All of that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You're an amazing feminist. I'm obsessed.
He is.
Oh, I don't know.
I get why you
He
brought
does
it.
a great job.
Oh, I don't know.
Yes.
Ooh,
Yes.
I don't know. You guys sit down.
So, if you could wave a magic wand and give every teen girl one thing whenever it comes to mental health support, what would it be?
I would say confidence to reach out and talk to someone, whether that be your parents or your friends or your guidance counselor, just because I feel like sometimes mental health isn't talked about as much as it could be. So definitely confidence would be mine.
Love it.
Yeah. A good mentor, somebody solid. Not the girl who shares the locker next to you. Maybe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somebody who's worth their weight in salt. Somebody who really does care, maybe. It's a hard person to find. And then you don't know, are they playing me or are they not? But you have to have faith. And you have to try. And you have to fail. And then you have to move on.
Sometimes the failure and the moving on are the hardest things to come back from.
No doubt.
And that's what will like really shake that confidence and can make it a little bit challenging, especially even for adults. That's the hardest part for us. But then when we're asking these teen girls to do that, but then also to have the confidence and the bravery to get back up and keep going. It's so hard. And you just, that's part of what Women United does. And that's what we do. We try when we have these mental health seminars and we do Galentines and things like that. You know, we just want to wrap our arms around these girls and just give them a little bit of love and just let them know you're not alone.
We're here.
And it's so beautiful to have that partnership with you and to know that while they're not alone, neither are we.
Yeah.
And it's just wonderful. It all comes back to community, and you have to have a good community, and you have to build your good community. Sometimes it's intentional, and you built it brick by brick, and then other times you just get lucky.
Yeah, absolutely.
I say it's a little bit of both with us. We built it, but we also got really lucky.
We did.
We did. We did.
Yes, we did.
Yes. So let's talk about, what does it realistically look like for healthcare and community organizations to work together in a way that actually helps people?
Do
You go ahead.
Well, I mean, I think it just has to be, right? I mean, so, all right, you got hospitals and clinics and things like that. They do their job every day, taking care of patients, taking care of the body and the mind and all of that. But that's where it stops. And it's more of a clinical setting. It's kind of like, what is going on in my community? What are these people that I'm taking care of going through? Well, that's why organizations like the United Way, they're on the ground. They got their boots on the ground. They're talking to people. They see the needs. So how do we as physicians, providers, and mental health professionals make a difference? If we think we're going to do that in our day, there's no way. But with people that have been there, done that, see it, smelt it, tasted it, heard it, coming to us and saying, hey, this is what we're seeing. I don't know what you're seeing. Maybe we can put our heads together, right? And figure out, is there something here that we're seeing that needs to be fixed, helped, investigated, listened to, whatever the case may be. I mean, we're in our own place, and the days become longer. And we don't have the opportunity to expand our vision, right? If we have children, sure, we do it that way. We have friends, yeah, whatever. But what if you don't have the opportunity to do that, or what if you just don't care, right? There is that. We have to keep that out there.
That's true.
And where's the dollar sign, right?
That's important too.
Unfortunately, it is, and that's what drives everything. Well, if we're going to achieve the care that we want to provide, right? You're being altruistic here,
Sure.
And we know by doing that, it's going to benefit the people we take care of. It's going to make our jobs in the hospital and the clinics easier. It's going to, well, I don't know, maybe it is going to bring a dollar sign. But that's not what we're after, right? You do the right thing, right? How many times have you done the right thing, right? Something good happens. How many times have you done the right thing? Something good doesn't happen.
More often than not.
But you still do it.
Of course.
Why?
Because it's the right thing.
I agree. If you're doing the right thing as best as you can, don't worry about it. You're going to get a check. You're going to get paid. You're going to feed your children. If you're worried about that, let it go. Let it go. Step on the other side of the coin. And we can't do that without the help of community organizations, because they tell us what is on the other side of our fence. What do
Right.
we need to pay attention to, right?
Right. What does the community need, and how can we help?
Yeah.
Oh.
Can I just get you guys to go around and talk about your partnership with United Way forever and ever? Just, at everything.
We do.
Yeah,
United Way is amazing.
Diana Health
wouldn't
is
be here.
amazing, right?
Yeah. No.
I love it. My heart is just so full. It's just so full. I just love it. We don't ever get to have conversations like this. Every
And
time I see
we're
you.
at an event, running around,
Yes.
setting
Yes.
stuff up, doing stuff.
Yes,
I know.
our longest conversation ever is being publicly recorded.
Yeah. Thanks, Deborah. Thanks.
Anything for you, Jamie. That's amazing. I love that, and I love the way that we think about how we can come together to serve our community. United Way does a lot. We do have Women United, but we have programs for kids that, need to learn how to read, and our military members and first responders and all of those things. So it's really awesome to hear, from that side of it. I see our side of it, but then hearing your side of the relationship is really amazing and super motivating. And I'm going to come to work with a full cup for at least a week and a half.
Oh, awesome.
At least. So, last question. What gives you hope when you think about the next generation and their mental health?
Yeah.
I'll let Dr. Hennessy handle this one.
Yeah, that one's hard. Right? I think for me, this is just strictly personal. I don't have this big crystal ball. I'm not an oracle.
Sure.
But in my nuclear space, it's making sure that my boys understand that they have a solid foundation, people that care and love about them, common sense, heart, and they have to. It's not they have to. They should always rely on those things. And I've always told them, if it sounds wrong, and your first impression is it's wrong, then it's wrong. It's simple. Mm-hmm. And there are people that will try to dissuade you and convince you and tell you that other things are right and you're not. But you can be. No, trust your gut. Trust your family. Trust your friends. Trust the people in the community that brought you up. So with that, yeah, I got hope. I mean, if you don't have hope, what do you do?
You have. Yeah.
So, yeah, I got it.
Yeah. That's a valid point. Mm-hmm. That is a valid point. I do think that one of my favorite things about our up-and-coming community is I think that our next generation, they're a lot more vulnerable.
Oh,
Being vulnerable is not a bad thing.
Yeah.
And when I was growing up, and I got involved with Women United because I got a late in life ADHD diagnosis, and it made me realize that I'm not broken. Mm-hmm. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm just a little different, or a lot different, depending on how you look at it, and that's perfectly fine. But I think that our next generation, like they're okay with being different. They embrace that individuality, and they're okay with being vulnerable and putting those differences out there. And I think that we talk about mental health more than what we used to, not as much maybe as we need to,
Right.
but we're getting there.
Yeah. It's definitely on the radar now, whereas
Yeah.
I felt like when we were younger that it
Social
wasn't.
media is an epidemic.
Well, there's
Yeah. Sometimes.
The influence that it has,
Yeah.
that's a hard place.
that's
It's not real, and a lot of people think that it is, and we have to remind ourselves that it isn't real. These are what you see on social media.
Yeah.
It's the hand picked.
Yep.
It's the cream of the crop. It's not
Right.
the weird. It's not the
It's whatever's selected.
Yes.
Yeah.
Matching an algorithm and making money.
Yeah. But we're doing the best that we can, and we're
By God,
doing
we
it
are.
together.
That's
Yes,
for
we
damn
are.
sure.
Amazing. Well, we're super thankful for the partnership that we have with Diana Health. Can't wait to see what we do next year.
Yeah.
We're definitely doing Galentine's again. It'll be right around Valentine's Day, but it's just going to be bigger and better than it was this year, and we can't wait to work with you.
I want to see
on it.
these heart-shaped pizzas.
Can't wait.
Yes.
They were pretty fantastic.
They sound pretty damn good.
Yeah. I'll bring you back one.
Oh, the
next
heart-shaped
year.
pizza. Oh, you missed out.
I did.
We'll bring them a to-go box. this
That's
time.
fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay.
Well, I'm okay with that.
Maybe we'll start a Galentine.
Galentine.
Galentine. We love it. We love it. Amazing. Awesome. Well, any last thoughts for the viewers?
No, have a great day.
Perfect.
been
Thanks so
fun.
much for watching. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for all that you do with us. We're so honored to have the relationship and the partnership that we do with Diana Health. You're amazing. You're wonderful. You do great things in the community. And I'm going to quit singing your praises before it gets obnoxious.
We feel exactly the same way.
good. Good.
with,
Good.
with United Way.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for watching. And I'm done. I don't know what else I was going to say after that. So,
Cut.
yeah, that's it. That's it.